Welcome to Queer Games Heck Yeah for today. I'm Luke Miller. I'm a game dev. I love queer and indie games. I think queer games are actually at the forefront of gaming at the moment, just sort of, dealing with issues and mechanics and play styles that are just going to be the future of gaming. So I love to just kind of like highlight these rough gems, these hidden gems, these, I don't know, unpolished gems, although some are quite polished. Gems! They're all gems, basically, even the terrible ones. Today we're doing Queer Quest. Now, Queer Quest is super interesting to me. It's actually, ultra mega super interesting to me because I've been following this for a very long time. I mean, I don't know the developer, and they probably won't appreciate my take on it today. But you've just got to go where your heart goes, you know what I mean? And so here is my take on Queer Quest. It's basically, I've known of it for about, 8-10 years. It's gestating for a very long time. And so imagine how thrilled I am, just when you've been following something for ages, and then it just actually finally starts to arrive. It's a really great feeling. And I've got that in abundance today. Queer Quest, yeah, about 10 years old, but what's I think really interesting about it is that queer games as kind of a genre is actually kind of only recent. I reckon the early 2010s is kind of that first generation of queer games. Games where the people making it identified as LGBT and they were making LGBT games and exploring what that meant. So it's only kind of really recent, and it moved on pretty quickly. We're into third generation queer games, fourth generation, who knows, whatever. But Queer Quest, because it's been sort of in development for so long, I think possibly it could be the last of the first generation queer games. I'm not aware of any others that are still in development from that period. The historian in me is just super excited. That's probably not great for their marketing material. I don't think that's going to help them shift any copies. But if you've got an interest in queer games or, gaming history or anything like that, you'll probably be as excited as I am, which is pretty excited. Anyway, so we've loaded it up. I couldn't show you the first screen because of technical problems. I had to kind of move into the game to get it to run on Linux and OBS. So we've actually started the game. We're 1 second into it. Oh, wait, can we actually do anything? There we go. What am I doing on the lawn? Also, this is a point and click, and I've made a couple of gay point and clicks over the years, and so to find another LGBT point and click game that's is really, really, it's they made it for me, basically. I'm pretty excited, because they're quite hard to make point and clicks. Yeah. I mean, if the dev ever does see this or hear this, it's just there's so much love for me for this game on so many levels. The queerness, the just everything about it. But ultimately, because I have also made point and clicks and I know the pain. What am I doing on the lawn? Tummy. I haven't played a point and click. See, I make point and clicks. I don't play them very often. It's probably why mine are so bad. Lawn. Oh, okay. Grab, talk, look at it. We'll look at it. It's the lawn. I swear I take care of it. I could go on a lot about lawns. I've adopted a lawn recently, and there was a big heat wave coming up on the weekend, and so I was I'll mow it the day before, because I don't want to mow it during a heat wave, because I think that would be bad for it, because I'm still figuring it out. But it is a living thing, a lawn. It's when you get the vibe of it, it's quite symbiotic. You do all the work, but you also get to lie down on it. But anyway, no, I cut it, but then I think that just opened it up for the sun the following day, because parts of it have actually literally gone black today. Alright, let's go home, let's go indoors. Let's not dilly-dally. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love the graphics. Yeah, just during development, it kind of changed shape a few times, and I was a bit oh, where are they going with the art? But I can kind of see now, it's just dripping with style. It's just absolutely super mega cool. Alright, I love the main character. Alright, let's talk to Alexis. Oh, talk? I will. It's my super hot girlfriend. Lupe. Okay, let's chat. Chat. Babe, what was I doing on the lawn? You insisted on sleeping under the stars after karaoke. We ended up at karaoke? I'm hungry. What are your pronouns these days? See you later. What are your pronouns these days? See, love it. I don't think you've asked me that since our first date. She, her, or they, them. Are you thinking of changing yours? No, I'm just going to stick with the same old. We ended up at karaoke? Yeah, after the first dive bar and before the drive-thru. The drive-thru? I do wish the mouse was on screen at all times, because I'm running multiple windows, you know, and I can never quite tell when the cursor has left the play window. But this is a demo, you know, so I think one of the reasons to get the demo out is to get a bit of feedback. So I'm kind of like, I want to talk about what I like and what I don't like as much. See you later. Have you had breakfast yet? Oh, you're cute when you're hungover. Do you know what time it is? No? Way past breakfast. It's always time for breakfast. Oh, but I think we have fixings for nachos if you want to throw some together. Can you make nachos for me? Why should I? Because you love me? Because I love you? Because you're the better cook? Because I'm hungover and pathetic? Oh, more options. Fine, I'll make nachos. This is interesting. I've never seen this in a point and click. The mouse seems to be chugging. It could be anything to do with my setup. As I said, I'm faking a Windows machine so this game will run because it's a Windows game. But this is a Linux computer and the mouse is chugging. I don't know what that is. It could be me. The battery could be going flat. Why would someone cook me nachos? Because you're the better cook? If I was trying to guilt a partner into cooking me nachos, what would I say? Right, because I love you. Because you love me? True, but I want to finish this book. Oh, what book? Oh, because I love you? Because I love you? Oh, good. Then you'll share your nachos with me. Because you're the better cook? Think of this as a learning opportunity. Ouch. Because I'm hungover and pathetic? Oh, poor babe. But I'm not going to make you nachos. Okay, I'll make nachos. I have faith in you, babe. Oh, I love this floor. Okay. Chips? Let's grab the chips. Oh, and now they're in our inventory. / I don't know, bum bag. Yeah, okay, cupboard. Oops. Open the cupboard. Beans, cereal. We don't... Do you put cereal on your nachos? I'm gonna say no. I also wish the interactives were a bit larger. So, see these things here? I just feel like they're actually a little bit tricky to... Because I'm forcing it into window mode. That's the other thing. The game started in full screen. And that's a problem for me. So I have to force it into windowed mode. But I think that makes it a bit smaller. But the font's a good size. All that stuff. Okay, so we've got the tin opener. Can I use that on the beans? Oops, the can opener broke. At least I got the can opener. Okay, yep. Oh, let's put the beans on the chips. I need to put the chips on something stable. Okay, let's find... what about the oven? Maybe there's a tray in the oven. Ah, okay. So I'm kind of having to guess a little bit the recipe. Okay, we'll put the... I would layer it. I put some chips... And then I would put some beans, and then maybe like a mixture, like a sort of a tomato, avocado, cheese thing. Alright, well, let's just put it in the oven. Oh, okay. Oh, we need something from the fridge. Okay. Hopefully cheese. Ah, okay. Milk, salsa, leftovers. Oh, what's the leftovers? Okay, cheese, yes. Salsa, yes. Now, so this is, I think, a hallmark of that first generation of queer games. This is my own take on it, my own experience with it. They're like queer characters living queer lives, but the game mechanics aren't necessarily that queer. So here we are just putting together a recipe right. That's not, I don't think that's particularly gay. You know, but, you know, we've got a girlfriend and all that sort of stuff. So in that regard, I think this is kind of confirming my completely subjective opinion that it is a first-gen queer game. So, interesting. Okay, alright, let's put the salsa on the nachos, and then I love. Okay, so this is point and clicks. I feel like I'm hyper aware of like the little details because I kind of had to do it myself. And there's like, what is really interesting about the inventory? A is that you can mix the inventory. Not a lot of games allow that. But B, notice how when we put maybe I've done it in the right order, but it's layered in the order that we put it. So when we put the chips on the tray, the little icon changed to chips on tray, which is pretty cool. That actually probably took a bit of work. These are looking good, just got to heat them up. Oven. And done, these look good. Lupe, oh, they do look good. It's almost lunchtime here, so I'm a bit like hungry myself. We don't have oven mitts. Oof. Okay, that's the other thing about point and clicks, right? Because you can't simulate all of reality in a point and click game. And there's no physics engine in most of them. You know, the 2D story-driven games. And when you're making it, you don't know this at the time. It only comes apparent in hindsight. So just then, right, we went to all the effort. You got to open the fridge door. You got to open the cupboard door. You got to close the fridge door. You've got to, layer the things. But then, do you have to turn the oven on? No, it just turns on automatically. Why is that? And then just then, when we took the tray out of the oven, did we need oven mitts? No. But other point and clicks, you might need an oven mitt. And there's just no way of knowing, as a player, what's real and what's not real in a way. But then if you have a problem with that as a player, trust me, as a dev, it's like 1,000 times more complex than that. Because you don't even think of those things, and then when you do think of them, you're like, well, I don't have the time or the budget to do oven gloves or whatever. Like, how would that add to the game? Okay. I made nachos. Thanks, babe. Those look great. Smells great, babe. Any chance you want to smoke weed and play video games? And, maybe share your nachos with me? Do birds fly? That sounds like a perfect Saturday afternoon. It's... It's Sunday. That sounds like the perfect Sunday afternoon. You're cute. I'm almost done with this chapter. Would you mind picking up weed and setting up the game? Here, a little to-do list, so you can keep focus. To-do list unlocked. Press T to access. Click on the... I love these little graphics. Thanks, babe. I love me a to-do list. This reminds me a little bit of old cats looking at old photos, which is a game I played last year as part of the Queer Games bundle. It used the word babe a lot as well, but also it had a similar kind of flat graphics, sort of vector graphics too. Speaking of where I found this game is a part of Steam NextFest, which is a 4 times a year, 3 times a year festival on Steam where people put up demos for a game they're about to release. So this game, Queer Quest, is about to release. You can play the demo right now for free though on Steam, just for the next 2 weeks. This is also a big question for me as a game developer, right? So when there's dialogue options, and you pick one, do you then repeat it? Do you have the player character say it, or do you just move on to the next line? I don't know the right answer. I think it's just a personal taste. I think we finished off last night. Could you call Bo and pick up some more? For you, anything. Boobs in space. Let's look at that. Oh, we're a little bit stuck. Okay. I love this little pan when we walk down. I never mastered... In my 2 point and clicks, the scenes are always static. I never mastered camera movement, really. I tried it in one bit. But it was tough. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, maybe this is a little bug. Oh, there we go. Alexis found that in the yard sale. She's got a knack for treasure hunting. Okay. Oh, what's our to-do list? T. Make nachos, prepare videos, buy weed with video games. Oh, what games? Gay Station! That's funny. Yes. Okay. There's a disc in here. Lesbian. Oh, is it... Oh. I'm gonna get some water. Well, let's ask for some help. Hey, you're cute. How, babe? What game do you want to play? What game do you want to play? Let's play Queertastrophe. I think it's on the bookshelf. Ah, okay. I guess I should tidy up. Okay. There. It's closed. It has the wrong DVD in it. Oh no, I see. Alright. So we want kegels for all the people. Grab you. Back in there. Do I put these back on the shelves? Interesting. Okay, let's put Catastrophe back in the gate station. There, game is ready to be played. Alright, that's our to-do list. Make nachos, prepare video games. Bedroom. Oh. Troller Swift. Don't tell Alexis, but I like her more than Katy Perry. I think it's a secret like country music. That's allowed. You know, you're allowed to like whatever music you want. Bed. Oh, there's the phone. Sometimes I watch people play my point and clicks, Twitch or whatever, and you just want to yell at them. No, it's there. You hovered over it, but you didn't click on it. Go back. Dum-de-dum. Come on, mouse. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Call Bo. Hey, Lupe, what's up? What are you up to? Oh. Can I buy some grass? What are you up to? Just chillin'. Need anything? Could I purchase some weed? Dude, really? Where are your phone manners? I can't help you. Oh. I'm looking for some greens, not smooths. Oh. Oh. Alexa said Bo sold weed. Maybe there's something she left out. You've dropped us in it, Alexis. How awkward. Chat. I called Bo, but it didn't work. They're acting like they don't sell. Do you use their code? They have a code? Yeah, it makes buying feel more cool. Just mention needing books. Oh, okay, thanks babe. Anytime. See you later. Okay. I love you. Okay. Call Bo. Hey Lupe, what's up? Is the library open? Well, why didn't you say so sooner? It sure is. Come on by. Cool, I'll walk over. See you soon. Alright. I love that walk cycle. Okay. The song's quite catchy. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I love this sort of particle effects. That's so clever. That's so cute. Snacks. Let's check to Bo. Oh, I love the little camera zoom in too. What do you think about Bo? Pescatarians are just the bisexuals of the dieting world. What? I'll have to ponder that in my own time, I think. Well, I really need to get on Bo's level. I think we all do. Hey Bo, if I dissolve some vitamin D pills in water and then water my plants, will they be happier? Oh, I don't know, maybe. I don't recommend poisoning your plants. Let's sit down on the couch. Let's join. Oh, alright, let's go for this. I think her name is Boris. Blub, 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 blub. Oh. That helps the hangover. Hey Bo, how's it going? If I ever own a flower shop, I'm gonna call it Bouquet. Alright. I mean, if I think about it, that makes some sense. I just don't think I'm on the level yet. Alright, I hear what you're saying. This is strong stuff. One more for the road. Oof, I need to cut myself off. Okay, let's chat. Earth to Bo. Bo here. What can I do for you, Lupe? I want to say Lupe. I don't know. Looking to get some weed. I mean, it's Queer Games, heck yeah. In many parts of the planet, weed is illegal, so... but I think we all know what we're talking about. I mean, books. Yeah, you can still call it weed. I just call it books over the phone. Can't be too careful. Oh, sure. Anyways, can I get a bag? Sure thing. Hey, it was Alexa's birthday last week, right? Yeah, Virgo season. Here, this bag is on the house. Tell her happy birthday for me. Oh, thanks, Bo. I'll hit you up later. Sounds good. Alright, so is that... we've got on board. Okay. Just one for the road. Oh. Well. I never. I believe that cut screen said preparing to bottom. We've got... I picked up some weed for us. Bo says happy birthday. Oh, thank you, that's sweet. Nachos, check. Weed, check. Video games, check. Nachos, check. Oh, great, come sit next to me and let's play. It feels like a little bit of a transactional relationship. Computer games, they tend to force transactional relationships, I find. You know. But even within that concept of games making you fetch things for people, Alexis is a little bit like, you're only allowed to sit next to me if you can provide me with the 3 things. I'm gonna kick your heck. Well, it's a good thing my heck likes you. No, we can say Bart. Yeah, we can say Bart. Oh, what are they playing? Oh, heck. Ha, take that. Phew. I'll get you back. Ding dong. I'll get it. Thanks, babe. I actually knew this moment was coming because for like the last 10 years this has been like the little description of the game. Oh, we're only up to the opening titles. Heck. Oh heck. What do I do now? Well, let's... Oh, there's a... Oh, you finished the demo. Thanks for playing. Wow. Exciting. What a cliffhanger to leave on. Alright, well, that was QueerQuest, the opening act, the prologue. You know, it was exactly as I imagined it would be. So I don't know what that means. Okay, so you know, when a game is in development for so long, it's either going to be terrible or really great. And I think the signs are pointing towards really great with this one because the characters are kind of well drawn. There was not much backtracking, which is always a danger in a point and click, I find, is when you know, they make you walk back and forth over the same area. The puzzles that we did, like the DVD cases and the nachos and the collecting the other stuff, were quite logical. The comedy was there, like I definitely laughed at several points. It also like teased kind of a very interesting plot. Well, you know, kidnapped girlfriend kind of thing. Or were they kidnapped? I guess we'll find out. But you know, it had impact pretty early on. A lot of games kind of save the meat for later, as it were. But I feel like we got to the meat of the game pretty quick. But on the topic of like how gay it was, how queer it was, definitely queer characters, definitely a queer worldview. Like they're just living their queer lives. And I do think the whole, you know, nachos, weed, computer games thing, that definitely speaks to, in some ways, overlaps in some ways, but not always, with the queer relationships I've experienced. So, you know, how amazing to just have contemporary life on screen in a game. You know, we're kind of used to it in books and films, but it's actually still really rare in games, I think. Queer mechanics, there were kind of hints at it, I think. You know, the fact that we had to get on Bo's level, the fact that we had to kind of you know, find the right game amongst the DVDs. Those kind of things are hinting that the queerness of the game is actually integrated into the puzzles. So that's, to me, the big question over QueerQuest is the queerness, because clearly the characters and the story and the setting are queer, tick tick tick, like a lot of the first generation queer games. That is the queerness part of the gameplay. That's the big question for me about Queer Quest, and I'm really excited for the full version. It's literally a day one purchase for me. Like, I'm just like in love with this game. I'm in love with the art style. I'm in love with point and clicks. I'm in love with gay games. But yeah, and it's also been a long time since I've done Queer Games Heck Yeah, so I'm a bit out of practice. But I think we did alright. Alright, thank you so much for joining me on this very special episode. You can play this game right now on Steam. You can wishlist it. Sadly, wishlisting is really important for indie devs. So wishlist it. Every little bit helps. Alright, bye.